Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we're going to be talking about Ethereum at all-time highs. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news in TA, make sure you hit the like button, that bell, and that sub. That way you're going to be notified when we go live. If you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here in a second. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you're having an awesome, what is it today? Tuesday night. Ain't it crazy? It was an off day from work, so interesting stuff, right? Let's see who's in the house. Where is she, Joker? Yeah, I'm not sure. I left him, I think he's outside. Jeff Loomis, hey. From Forces Rockets. He also says hello, May, Chicken Egg. Think about Satoshi's, hey. And where's Batman? I already stepped down. Thank you all for joining me, guys. Thank you all for being here. Let's get started, right? Let's get looking at what's happening with the market. I know it's late for a couple of you guys. So bear with me. We'll get the ball rolling. Ethereum's starting to come back down on bread. It had hit all-time highs today, so that was pretty exciting. Let's go check out total market cap. Total market cap starting to come back down, pushing down. Red 3.18% down. Yesterday, very, very nice pump, 3.78%. Not bad. We did manage to create a new all-time high for market cap, which is pretty good. What I'm going to do here right now is just, I'm going to try to see if we can fix our market cap. I think we might need to get new fibs here. For all fibs, we know we're probably going to have support here at 2.46 trillion. So what I want to do is I'm just going to draw a line here. I'm going to fix it here in a second, and I'm just going to make sure it matches 2.46 trillion. We'll go here. Coordinates 2.46. That's close enough, but you know, we'll try to pinpoint it to the same line that we had. We know we're going to have some. Ooh, what did I do there? I did something I shouldn't have, I think. Weird. Let's get that line again. 2.55. Is it lowering all the way to 2.55? Is that it? Yeah, I think it's bringing it all the way down to 2.55. All right. We'll just try to get as close as we can. There we go. As close as we can get. All right. So let's reposition market cap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get new fibs, right? New fib extensions. So we're going to come from the high point here. And we're going to get our low point. Yeah, it's close enough. Somewhere around here. I'm just going to zoom in here to try to get that better touch point. There we go. And as you can tell, we're getting above that previous high. Now we're starting to bounce. Now we get targets to the upside, 1.618 at $3.24 trillion. Not bad. Not a bad move. Jorge, thank you very much for being here. Right. Crypto Gaming, what's up? So Ethereum market cap going up. Great. Do we still have divergence? I think we do. Right? I think we actually can now trace it the way we want to trace divergence. Right here, we're going from positive to a slightly higher area. We're going from positive to negative. Guess what? Now we're coming to a higher point. Now we're starting to make positive momentum. It's barely there, man. We're about to undo it, but it's still holding strong bearish divergence. That should tell us that we should be looking for a moving down. Market cap is crazy. Market is bullish. We're expecting to have a bullish November. So how low can we go? 20 moving average would be a good target. 2.57 trillion. Try to bounce there. Steve, what's up, dude? On that note, let's go check out something else, right? We're going to check out here Bitcoin. Where's the Bitcoin at? Well, a couple things on Bitcoin. One, it seems as though we're breaking out of this area, right? This fallen wedge, which is good. We talked about that yesterday. We had rejected a couple times and we were below that 20. Managed to get above it. Fairly nice. Again, moves that we could go for. Move off the wedge would be targeting here. 66,159. Well, I would actually have to update it to where we actually broke out of. So here, 66,920. That'll be a target. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring this, and I'm going to leave it more or less somewhere around here. I will put it here. It's just close enough. I just want to get a new target to the upside. In case we go for a move off the pull, right? And that would get us to around 86,400. Not bad. Not a bad target for Bitcoin. If it decides to go up and confirms being outside of this pattern now. Stuff that is good. We know November is supposed to be bullish. I did calculation the other day. I was talking to May. Out of the last 10 Novembers, 7 have been green and 3 have been red. So with that in mind, we're looking for a green November. That could get us to, again, go much higher. Maybe hit that 86,000. We know that, Plan B was calling for 93,000 Bitcoin. Could we get there? Sure. Why not, man? Right? There's nothing wrong with us going there. So, primary target, 86,000. We're breaking tightness of the Bollinger Bands. Could go down to 20, come back down to this line, find support, and then try to take off from there. That'll be a very, very nice move here on Ethereum. Just to tell you, just to show you what I was talking about. This chart, let me go on block scale. I think it's gonna make it easier. This chart marks October. So this was red November. This was a green November, right? This was a green November here, pumping 450%. Here again, another green November, right? November 14th. You can tell it's green right there on the top. Again, here another November that's green. Another November that's green. The Bollinger Bands are making it really, really hard to focus on this chart. Let's go here. There we go. So November again, another November that is green, a November that is red, another red, and then green, and finally we're starting this new November. Right now it's green, but we still yet to see how it's going to end up behaving. So not bad, right? November's usually again red, green, 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 green. 11, out of 10, 7 have been green, 3 have been red. So 70% chance that we go for a green November. Very nice. All right, let's go back to that daily. All right, so let's go to the actual Bitcoin chart that we look at. Oh no, what do we have? Oh, we're in log scale, so let's get out of that first. Bollinger Bands, I'm gonna hide them for this one. We're flagging, we're consolidating. We're breaking down at that area. So next target, 64,900 to the downside, 61,195. Those could be targets that we could go for. Nice move yesterday, pumping on Bitcoin and other coins. That's very nice. Nothing happening. It was bullish. Bought at 60.33. Let's go to the 4 hour. Here's where things start to get interesting. So if you remember, we talked about hitting these areas, right? And you can tell we went spot on, rejected 64,305. That's the high from back here, right? We knew it could act as a resistance. It did. Then we briefly held support here at this previous high here. I think we had it from here at this line. But, you know, it's at, what was it, 63,647. We talked about maybe going to that area yesterday. We managed to get above 61,000. And we're hitting those areas. So very, very nice. Kevin. Oh, you didn't lose your baseball? You're looking for the, for the chest glove. Nice. Fasan, what's up, dude? So, flagging right. Impulse stop. Starting to flag. We'll see how this is handled, man. We need to get a hold on here, and we did have strong bearish divergence for the move down. It was not like we just decided to drop easily. No, there is strong bearish divergence that's starting to develop, and that is going to put pressure on the price here off the corn. I'm assuming here, but I do believe I've seen it. Yeah, we do have it. So, again, strong bearish. Putting that pressure on the price, moving it down. Where can it go? Looking at the 20 moving average. 20 moving average at $61,739. That would be a very, very good target for Bitcoin if it wants to go down. Below there, again, 61,195. Hopefully we can hold there. Any drop to that 20 might have us create that negative momentum, right? So dropping to here. We're going like this. And then we're probably going to be creating more negative momentum and create some hidden bullish divergence. And with that, a potential for a bounce around that 20 moving average, right? So that could be a move that Bitcoin is going for. Hit, bounce, try to get higher than this previous high I just made here at 64,124. So that would be a move for Bitcoin, right? A potential move. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, man, do we have divergence? No, we're going higher, more positive, higher still. Even here, this is like 215 and this is 229. So we're up even more on that MACD. There's nothing bearish for the moving down, so that's okay. Dude, we're just breaking that 20. I don't like that. Usually I don't like when we break the 20. It tells us that we could be looking for action to the downside. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw this line. We're going 1, 2, 3 touch points. We're very far away from it. That would be a potential support. In breaking that would put us on a track where we could be heading for short-term bearishness, right? So I'm hoping that we do find that support there and bound. We even have the volume bands there. So tightness of the volume bands starting to come in. Not bad. We'll see how this behaves, right? Are we doing anything here that is bullish? Let's see. Negative 102, negative 93. Not there yet. But anyways, any drop, right, will have us create hidden bullish, just like we were talking about in the 4 hour. And with that, we could be looking for that potential bounce happening here on the corn. Not a bad move. That bounce could definitely try to get us above $64,082, right? And even 64,305 if we do go for a bounce. That being said, there's nothing bearish. There's also nothing bullish. We're just below 20. Not liking that. We can try to recover it. We'll see how the next candle goes. But again, just watch out for Bitcoin, right? Impulse up, consolidating, not bad. On the daily, consolidating. It broke out of that flag, right? Out of that flag pattern that we're looking at. Come on, switch. There we go. Bringing out a flag pattern. Primary target, 66,968. Then above there, 88,000, I think it was, right? So 87, 80-some thousand, 86,000 maybe. 86,400. Yep. Those we get targets here for corn. Ram codes. What's up, dude? All right. So let's go check out Ethereum. Ethereum. 4,587. No. How the mighty have fallen. It was at 4,600 and change earlier. And the highest, 4,643. Again, Ethereum reached all-time highs. Congrats, guys, if you're here. Let's get this going. There you go. Right, hold on. Huh? You woke up. Shiv disappointing. Market prediction Shiv. I'm not sure. We're not there yet. Anyways, bearish divergence broke down. We were breaking this area. I was worried about us rejecting. I did talk about maybe retesting it. If we try to get above it, it was going to be good. We did get above it, which is fine. I was worried about rejection, right? And that's something that we talked yesterday. We had to come back down, found support. We were opening. We were somewhere around here when we opened. When I did the stream, we were just chilling around this area. Came back down slightly and broke that line. It leads me to believe that the line might be a little bit off, and I'll tell you why, what I mean by that. So first, let me hide this volume bands here real quick, so that it looks a little bit cleaner. And what I'm going to assume in here, what I'm thinking now is that maybe this line, what if I go from the wick here, and I just go with the wicks, right? And let's go with those wicks. I think we get pretty good wick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. right? That would be also giving us a fake breakout or a fake opening off the side, and then trying to reclaim it, and then just trying to reclaim that area again. Which again, it's about the same. It's just a little bit off. Once on the upper line, we're facing resistance. On the bottom line, we're still breaking. We're still in the pattern. So, right. Anyways, I like to believe that we broke back in. It feels bullish. Ethereum going to any all-time high, so that gets to shift our line here to the all-time high, right? So 4,643. That's gonna be our new target. So let's go here and move this one, right? 4,643. A lot of numbers. There we go. All right. So the all-time high. Congrats if you're holding Ethereum. We're doing good. Let's go check out the 4-hour, man. Is there something bearish? Yes, there's bearish anchoring still. This, which is very likely just go there. This anchors to here, and this just anchors to here. Right. So strong bearish divergence is still there. Potential for movement down on Ethereum. Target the support line, right? And then if we break there, 20 moving average. Going farther down though. So we're gonna have support at 4,192 first, and then another support here at 4,160. So those will be good targets for Ethereum if it decides to move down. So let's get targets for Ethereum on a movement up. Do we have targets for Ethereum on a movement up? We don't. So first things, let's get rid of the old fibs. They're not gonna do us any good right now. Oh no, I can't select them because they're old matching something else. There we go. All right, so there's two ways we can fib, right? One of them, I'm gonna go to a new chart so I can show you what I'm looking at. One of the ways we can fib, we have fibception here. Let's do this one. Is this one cleaner? Yeah. All right, so we have targets here. High to low. This was the one I was gonna highlight, and we're heading for that 1618 at 4,715. The other way we can fib is from this high point here to this much lower point here, right? And then get other targets to the upside. That would put that 1618 at 5,644. We do have a target up here for a move. I can't remember exactly what move we were looking at. Maybe cup with handle. Was that it that we were looking at here? Cup with handle in Ethereum. Was that the move that we were looking for in Ethereum? I can't remember. I think we might have in the 4-hour. Let me go check there. Did I do that cup and handle here? No. All right, but that's probably the move that we have, and we're targeting somewhere up here. And from that lip break, right, we're looking at that 30+% gain, I think. So let me just confirm. Yeah, that's a 32% gain. So we're looking at a cup with handle. I'm not sure why I don't have the cup and handle drawn. So anyways, yeah, cup with handle in Ethereum, right? Starting to play. We broke at 3,972, going higher since. So let me get rid of this fibs. I'm gonna put them on the other chart, the one we usually look at. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna draw this cup with handle. I remember someone had brought it up, and I said, look, we're getting this break here. Lips are off by a bit, more than 5%. And I said, look, it could play like a cup and handle. I don't like it, but it could play like a cup and handle. And we know we're above that 50% line, I think. Or we're dropping barely from the 50% line. So if I were to go from here to here, right, we're getting that slight break. This 50% line, we broke slightly, almost leading for at 382. So those are the reasons that I didn't like this being a cup and handle. But I said it could still play like a cup and handle. Just the more textbook it looks, the more likely it is to play. So the target right now for Ethereum on the cup and handle will be lined up here at 5,297. Again, not about target for Ethereum, right? We had it here on this other chart. And then we're looking at a cup handleception, right? We said, look, we're making another cup here. Are we gonna make a handle here? We didn't go for that handle. So we had the same strategy here, right? So same play, same targets, very likely again, 6,000, right? So we have targets again, same stuff. And then I also had the same. These are other fibs. That's fine. So again, same thing that we're looking at, right? Fibs I have from the high point here to the low point here, which are the larger fibs I had drawn here on this chart from here to here. We have our shorter fibs. So yeah, stuff we already talked about, right, guys? Stuff we already talked about. So it felt weird that we didn't have it. That's what I was questioning why we didn't have that. But I found it on another one of my Ethereum charts. Go figure, right? Anyways, let's go with the short-term fibs. They feel a little bit closer to what we might expect, mainly because it's the nearest data that we have. And the nearest data that we have, it's supposed to be the more real, right? So we're going to go from the high point here to the low point here. And again, we're very close to that 1618 at 4,706. Again, very good target for it to go for. And once we break there, next target will be at 5,913. So those will be targets for Ethereum to the upside. Now, if we do decide to reject and again start to push back down, Ethereum will be looking maybe for a move to 4,192 and then below there. Already talked about this, right? Maybe heading for that $3,964 mark. We're trying to get the Ethereum from Burger King. I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, let's go to the 4-hour chart and figure out what's happening there. On the 4-hour, bearish divergence, right? Moving down. Nothing bullish. Rallying very nicely. And that rally, we're creating strong bearish still. Now, against the MACD, right? So Ethereum, very important right now. Very important, very critical. What am I saying is very critical? Because how we handle this is going to determine how Ethereum might play. If we do reject here, strong bearish divergence would be taking hold. It would certainly stagnate the ramp up that we're having, but the move would be to that 20 moving average, at least 4,356, which would still be very good. Burger King is going to be giving away various cryptos with partnership from Robinhood. That is awesome. I live in Mexico. We're probably just going to get, nothing. Here, you'll be lucky if they give you a thanks when you buy something. Not even the thanks are free. I think you have to pay for thanks. Bearishness. Anyways, moving down a bit. Not bad here on Ethereum, right? Gotta move down a bit. Again, we could go for that 20. Hopefully we don't. We could still push higher, right? Pushing above the all-time high, 4,643, would certainly get us to make a little bit more positive momentum. We think above this area here, 33.80. Right now we're at 26.75. So we do need to get a bit more of a pump for us to get rid of that. And if we shake off this divergence, man, it's on like Donkey Kong, right? Ethereum is going to go to the freaking moon. So, let me do something here real quick, guys, because for some reason, I was trying to save the image for the stream time. And I wasn't able. It said it was too large. So Alex sent me another one, and I'm gonna try to update. The image here for the stream time. So looks like a good thumbnail. We had an awesome thumbnail. I liked it. So we'll see how that works. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. There it is. Hopefully it'll go through. There. Right on, it did work. So Ethereum, bearish divergence, potential moving down. We already talked targets, upside and downside, right? So we know where you can go. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. I'm still looking for that cup and handle, right? And I think that was, what's his name? Forgot. A friend with a Russian name. From your fruit brain. Slipped my mind. He's usually here. He's the one that brought it up. So, yep. I said, look, man, it could play like a cup and handle. We'll see. Solana, sure, man. All right, so again, here on the 1 hour, strong bearish divergence against the MACD, not against the RSI. That possibility for moving down, like targeting the 20 moving average, 4,510. Not bad, right? Where the hell is Crypto Dingo? He's in here. I think it was here earlier. Bought at 66.58. That's it, man. I mean, not a lot going on, unfortunately. Bearish divergence, potential moving down. Hopefully we do go there. Look, it wouldn't be bad dropping to that level. Dropping to this level here. Hitting that 20, right? Low to high, negative momentum, more negative momentum. Right? Hitting bullish there. Potential for bounce. So I'm not sad if it goes down and hits that 20. And we create that hidden bullish. If we do that, we could be in for another bounce. So Ethereum doing okay. On that note, someone has said Shiv real quick. What about Shiv price? I do hold Shiv, so I'm just gonna check it. Then we'll do a Mace Soul. So the Shiv, what's up with the Shiv, right? All right, so let's go Shiv. I have two charts. I think it's this one. Don't look at. So yeah, Looks like it. All right, on the daily, bearish divergence. We're down. We're flagging. We're consolidating. It's not bad yet. So long as we stay within this area, we can still downslope consolidate here. And now we'll be looking at something like this. Again, it's not the end of the world for this, right? Right now we're moving sideways, but dropping like that and starting to flag, creating that wedge will be very nice. Again, potential for a pump. So we would have to see how Shiv pumps here. All right, let's get back on the daily. Not bad. Impulse up, consolidating, impulse up. We gotta consolidate. Are we gonna pump again? Not sure yet. Oh, bought at 66.03. We're cooling off on the RSI. Bearish divergence, right? Let's go to the 4 hour. Look, we're looking for the hidden bullish. We still managed to hold on to it. Created that hidden bullish, pumped a bit, moving sideways, and that is part of the consolidation that we're seeing. So nothing here that is bullish, right? Or bearish. High to low, positive is positive, high to low, low to high, negative less, negative. Are we going lower here? Ooh, slightly. We're probably creating some hidden bullish. And with that, the possibility for action to the upside. Right? That's not going to be bad if we do have this. That could give us some kind of bounce. Maybe go for that 20-moving average. We're slightly below it, so we're going to need that hit of that 20-moving average and then see where we go from there. So hidden bullish. Target the 20-moving average right now at 4 zeros and then 6,847, whatever fractions of a cent. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, look, we're looking for that hidden bullish. Do we still manage to hold on to it? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. Did we go lower? Oh, we did. We did manage to hold on to it. This is barely going to be there, man. This is going to be insane. Look at this. Am I going to go for that move or am I going to go for the bullish there? Strong. I think we're going to go for the strong bullish there. So lower low, right? And then we created this divergence. So if you look here, strong bullish without the possibility for a pump. Started rally. Then rejection of sorts. Why did we reject? Did we create some hidden divergence? Yes, look, hidden bearish against the RSI, right? So there we go. And then here we go, right? Look. Hidden bearish. Moving us down sideways. Nothing bad. Are we creating anything yet? Low, lower, negative looking. All right, some strong bullish divergence. Starting to develop right now, but it's not yet triggered. And we gotta wait for this to trigger, right? If we want to confirm it, we gotta wait for it to trigger. So there we go. Bullish divergence strong, neutral, sold at 36.43. So we're sold. Strong bullish divergence without the possibility for a movement. Now, let's go check out Sol. All right, Solana on the daily. Man, it's running great. 8.37% yesterday. Right now, another 3.48%. Not bad. Bearish divergence starting to develop here on this last bit on the daily. Look at this. Boom. All right, so we broke this. We've hit target, right? So triangle, measure move. Finally hit it today. That's fine. Now we're starting to create bearish divergence, right? So that's why we look at pattern. We just haven't come back to Solana. We knew that was a potential target. So very nice hit there of that move. Not bad here on Solana. Price discovery mode also, right? We're all-time highs. Solana doing good. High to low here as well. Again, guys, remember, things on the daily takes time to play out, right? They take time to play out. Bought at 71.44. So let's see how this is going to work, right? What I'm trying to see is, when was this? This was on October the 20th, right? I just want to measure days. So from here to here, at least since we were looking at the triangle on the break, we probably were looking at the break before, but since we looked at this, or we at least could measure where we were actually going to go, we were looking at 12 days, right? It took 12 days for it to complete the move. Again, very nice. So if you were here with us, you knew there was a possibility that we're going to go up to this high. Congrats if you played on Solana and you managed to gain, we'll see how much. 39%. So you could have gotten 40%. We're here and played Solana. Very nice. Bought it, overbought it. It's in 1.33. Let's go to the 4 hour. Oh, sorry, I didn't call it where. Bearish divergence strong, potential movement down. Target will be here at $190.77. Let's go to the 4 hour. So this one from the daily, send it back there. We know it just got hit, so it's good. One higher, and from way back here, the only thing I could do here against the RSI, and that is just the only thing we could look at that is bearish. Not that it has to play out, it's just the only bearish thing there right now. is this, and it says, well, we're coming up higher, but we're coming lower, so strong bearish divergence. We even had it here, right? So low to high, high to low, and high to low, bearish divergence strong. Broke down, moved sideways. So we haven't looked at Solana in a couple days. So pumping nice, got above the 20, on support, taking off. Again, bearish divergence strong, potential for moving down. We have it on the daily, we have it on the 4 hour. You know, it's just feels like we're reaching because the only thing we have is against the RSI. It's a very, very large time frame. So with that, we'll just say we're overbought at 80. Where are we at? 76.42 overbought. With that, overbought, bearish divergence potential moving down. Let's go check out the 1 hour. Movie block. Thank you very much for following, man. Right, so in the 1 hour we're going higher. Man, what is this number? 166, 167. We're going slightly higher, very slightly, man. If we pull back down on this 1 hour, we're gonna. All right, so what I'm looking at, right? All right, so I think we're back at 166 or 163. All right, so what I'm looking at is this move here, right? We're coming sideways. We could say this should measure at 165, so slightly less than back here. And it's just gonna be tight because, like I said, any movement down is gonna have us undo it. And if we go back up to this level again that we're at, we're gonna basically not have it anymore. But what we're having right now, it is this strong bearish divergence that is there, but it's up to this 1 hour. So if this 1 hour gets rid of it, we're no longer gonna have it. So there's something you gotta watch out for. Strong bearish divergence, potential for movement down. If we do move down, target the 20 moving average, $213.73. We could also start. We could also start flagging here, right? So it's not gonna be bad. I'll see 183. Thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated. My thoughts on Altura. I haven't heard of it. All right, so it's up to 100% last week. Dropped 1K on 2 weeks. Doing really good. All right, look, man. I don't look at coins unless they're top 200. I find out that when I look at coins that are not in the top 200, people like leave the stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick check here on market cap and see where it's at. Right, that's the only thing I can do. If it's below 200, I'm not gonna look at it. What I can tell you though, it is at 2,137. So it's not top 200. If you already doubled your money, if you're already making 100% over whatever you put in, you should consider removing your capital and play with profits. That's what I did on a couple projects. And the last one I did that for was on SHIB. And man, could I have made more money if I would have left, my initial investment in? Yeah, but for me, it was already good enough, and it was more about preserving wealth, right? Why am I saying that? If you're just playing with profits, whatever profits make you is just icing on the cake. If you take out your initial investment, yeah, could you have, instead of having let's say you had 1, then it went to 2, so you remove your 1, you're back to 1, so now it has to double more, right, for you to be able to make more. So you're making halfway of what you would have made if you would have had your initial investment then, right? So you would have had 1, and then it goes to 2, and you would have kept it. Then, if it goes to 10, you would have had 10. But if you remove the 1, you're only going to have 5 once it goes to 10, right? Because you're taking away half of that. Is that a bad strategy? I don't believe so, because it gives you that 1 so you can play with it somewhere else, right? So you're removing that capital from the market. That was your initial investment. That was your, let's say, your principal. And what you're doing is you're removing that from the market again, and you're just playing with the profits. So whatever profits make you on top of profits, it's all good. And that principal, you can always reinvest it somewhere else. Right, so you can always reinvest your principal, and you should be good. You might do better, you might do worse, but at least you still have your principal to do something else with. And if you don't want to invest it because you want to, buy yourself something, consider that you took away your profits, your first amount of profits maybe, and you bought yourself something. You should always pay yourself. At least when you're trading, you should pay yourself. You don't think you can do I don't it with SHIB, right? Right. Very nice, man. That's very nice. Whenever possible, just pull out your principal. Preserve your wealth, right? Whatever you put into the market at first is your initial wealth. This is what you have on hand and how much you're worth right now. So if you remove that from the market, you still have that wealth. Whatever you haven't materialized is just unrealized profit. Unrealized profits on a bad day get blown away by the wind. So it's something that you got to consider when you're getting materialized profits and when you're basically just gonna preserve capital. So having a lot of volatility in the market, it's a time where you want to preserve capital so you can invest in other things as well. Maybe diversify, not just be on crypto or just one crypto, right? You can diversify within crypto. And you can invest in other projects and still experience maybe a project that hasn't made that 100% jump yet. You'll be able to get that 100% as well, and then just let the profits run there as well. You'll still have your $100 back, or 200, or 1,000, 5,000, whatever, how much money you put in. You can always just keep on playing with that. And what that's going to help you is just basically build a diversified crypto portfolio that you're just playing around with profits and you're always preserving your initial capital. And then you just take profits whenever you need on whatever profits you have. So profits make your profits, and then you just take from there. You got to pay yourself. If you don't pay yourself, what's the point of trading, right? At some point in time, you have to cash out. That's a game. You cannot be wealthy on paper, but be living homeless and without food just because you have everything tied up. That's not how this works. You need to, at least at some point in time, remove your investment from the market and just basically start living with that, right? Or start doing something with it, investing on something else, doing something else. ADA needs DEX with a couple of weeks. Market cap is going to drop like another hint of the marine trench. Maybe, man. I think ADA is interesting. I'm not even sure if it pumped or not. Look at Sol, right? Look at what I was talking about. Pumped again. Look at this. This here now reads 174. So 1.74, sorry. And this was 1.66. So we no longer have that bearish divergence, right? So again, this is what I was telling you. That's why I usually don't like to call them on the hour as they're building. You don't want to wait at least for them to at least, let's say, go to the previous hour. So I would be calling it maybe to here. Say strong bearish divergence. And right now we'll be negating it with this new candle. We still have 19 minutes to go. We'll see. I cannot do suggestions, my friend. A lot of people ask for that, man. Maybe I should do a top X videos, like a top 5 videos of crypto that you should get it. Top whatever crypto you should buy. Right on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Great advice, thank you, I appreciate it. It's not advice. We don't give advice. Bitcoin back to neutral, 0.09. On recovery. Look at this last candle, man. Not very good. I mean, it pushed back up. Don't like it. We're still below 20. Trying to go in the green, trying to reclaim it. That's gonna be okay. I don't like the way the previous candle. It just basically got us back to 0%. Yeah, we didn't gain or lose anything in that hour. Now we're starting to go up 0.03%. It's not bad. The daily's almost back to neutral, so it's okay. And then Ethereum's back on the green, right? Look at this, 4,595, almost. Trying to recover to that. It's at 0% right now on the daily. Trying to recover the 4,600 target, which we're looking for, right? Impulse up, we're consolidating, bearish divergence, so good. But the 1 hour doesn't look as bad, right? Impulse up, consolidation starting to happen. Might be going for that next leg up. Like we said, we could be aiming for a target on Ethereum. Ethereum target here on the daily. Alright, not this one. This move, we're also hitting on Ethereum, right? This was from the channel length. So if you remember, Ethereum started trading in this down sloping channel, we broke it. And upon that break, that's where we got this thing from, right? Look, that's a measure of the channel. So one of the targets for Ethereum has been hit. So we didn't talk about that when we did Ethereum. So this target for Ethereum is done, hit, good, locked in the bag. How much did it pump percentage-wise? Let's check from here to here. 28%, man, right? That was 28% hit. So it's not bad. It's not bad what we're doing here on Ethereum. Now we're starting to go, we're trying to go higher. Right? And we have that cup with handle to play off. And that gets us to target around 30+%, right? I already have some targets for it. We talked about it earlier. I'm just going to draw it again. One of them would be from this lip, the other one could be from this lip. Since they're off or they're skewed, it will depend. But one of them could be from here, 33%, 31, 32. Here we go. 5,100. The other one would be from here. Around 32. Here we go. So 5,500. Right. Those would be potential targets. At least I think on this chart we're looking at it a little bit better. Again, they're also skewed, but at least here we did put a line and we said, yo, the target's gonna be at 5,297. I think we went for a lower one because not just because it's easier to reach, but it's where the newer lip is at, right? So it's a more recent lip. So very, very nice stuff here on Ethereum. I like it. Ethereum's bullish. So targets done, right? We talked Ethereum, we talked Bitcoin. Let's go back to the corner real quick, see where it's at. Again, Ethereum, Bitcoin, breaking out of this, right? Primary target is going to be at here. We can say even the all-time high here would be a good target. So high, 67,016, that would be a good target. Where do we have this at? 66,900. So very, very close to that target, right? About $100 soft target. And the $66,000 move is not going to be that much of a difference. Percentage-wise, it's not anything. Sorry, guys. So good stuff here on Ethereum, right? Good stuff on the Bitcoin. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I know it's late for a couple of you guys, so what I'm gonna do here, starting Sunday of next week, I think we're back on regular time schedule. That means that you guys are gonna have their time change, and we're gonna be back at our regular allotted time. So we'll see how that works. 10 people, 15 likes. Thank you for being here, by the way. I didn't say this, but if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the stuff, right? Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. One of the most awesome crypto communities out there. So, are you liking how the market is moving? Type 1 on the chat. If you don't like how the market is moving, type 2 on the chat. Let me know. I'm going to be watching here. What do you guys do? And type. Ooh. I think it's pretty good, right? I think it's pretty good. The market is doing fine. The market's doing fine, man. Revolvers is 1, Mace is 1. All right, so you guys are large in the market. Everloops is 1. The guys on Twitch are not typing, so they're probably asleep. I'm kidding. Bingos is 1. All right, so you guys like them. I like them. All right, so we're gonna look at something that we haven't looked in a while. It's gonna be this. So I have to have the volume bands. Gotta go into log scale. Gotta get auto adjust. Here we go. All right. So parabolic advances. Remember, we had a parabolic advance that we believe we had broken out of here on the move down. We adjusted, and what we can see is that we're still bouncing off this parabolic advance. And if you remember, until every time we hit that parabolic advance, we try to bounce away from it. We do bounce with strength. Even here, right? Look, hit and bounce, right? Even here. Hit that parabolic advance and reject it. So, man, is this the last push? This is the last push, man. We're looking at December right now. So, by December, man, if we do go all the way up here, right? So, even if we just follow the curve, I'm just gonna go with the modest following of the curve, right? We'll just follow this curve. I'll adjust here. We'll just go here on December 27th. I'm gonna try to put something vertical here. Yeah, make it easier for me to point vertical line. So December 27th, very close to year's end. All right, so if we follow the line, we should at least be around $73,000. That is below Plan B's predictions, right? If we want to say, yo, where could the highest point be? 346,000, right? It's a big move, but we're looking at log scale. So. Dingo says, don't like it being meme coin driven. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. I also don't like it being meme coin driven, but it is what it is, right? RSR 0.41 HNT, $20, moved down a bit. Not bad HNT, right? Not bad HNT. It's been doing good lately, so happy with it. That's weekly. Let's go on daily real quick. Pulling down the last couple days. Let's get out a log scale later. Controlling the bands. Again, hit the 1618 spot on and rejecting. So it's not bad. $20 is not a bad target. We're 8 at. $1.95. All right, it is still struggling, right? It is still in this very, very large movement. We're broken out of the triangle on a movement down. We're looking at a measure move. I didn't place it. I think we've placed it before, but we removed it. So from low to high, we're looking at, we broke here, a hit of down here, right? We're looking at this fib node. Oh, snap. This is going to be hard to read where it's at. 1.52. That'll be the target, 1.52. So that's what we could be aiming, where we could be aiming for on Cardano, particularly if it drops below 184, right? $1.84. So we're gonna be calling it a stream for tonight, guys. Right? It's lit for some of you. That's what I was getting to earlier. But what we're gonna do is end the stream on a high note, saying, "Yo, Ethereum, very nice. Bitcoin's doing good. SHIB also doing very good. Ethereum is going for that measure move." So, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us on Discord. Links have gone out. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your co-workers. Let them know that we are here. If you enjoyed the content, also, please retweet our tweets. Go to Twitter and say, "Yo, guys, watch this dude. He's awesome." I'm kidding. You just gotta say watch this dude. Or don't say anything, just retweet it. Helps us bring awareness, right? When you bring awareness to the channel, more people might watch it, and if they watch it, it's gonna be good. What else, guys? What else? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, remember, nothing that we talked about here is financial advice. It's all for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. It's not financial advice, regardless of how accurate we are sometimes, most of the times. This is not financial advice. So with that, until then.